When I think about sacred earth, sacred self, it calls to mind this wonderful partnership we have with God, by God's design. A partnership that's possible because we're created good. We are good. And that's not to say we don't need to be shaped. It's kind of the purpose of life, you know. As embodied spirits, how we live our life, what we do or what we fail to do, shapes the ongoing transformation of our souls, which are meant to be transformed more and more and more into the image and likeness of Christ. And so, you know, when I think of sacred earth, sacred self, the thing that stands out the most to me is that we can partner with God by God's design, should we choose to. But freedom is perhaps the greatest way in which we're created in God's image. We can say no to it. We can say no to partnering with God. We can ignore the environment. We can ignore the poor around us. We can choose to say no. And sometimes my parishioners would ask, you know, well, why would God even allow us to say no to partnering with Him? Why would anyone want to say no? And that kind of comes back to the reality that, you know, we are in a fallen state. We're created good. We are fundamentally good. But because of the introduction of evil in the world through the fall of Adam and Eve, the fall of Adam and Eve, because of that, we're what we call disordered. It's like, you know, we have appetites, and the appetites are good. You know, Thomas Merton once wrote that our appetites are like incessant children that are, you know, demanding attention. And if, you know, our appetites for food, for drink, for sleep, for sex, you know, all these good appetites are like, if left unchecked, become like unruly children and take over the household, Thomas Merton said. And so in Catholicism, we believe that we must bring a discipline to ourselves. You know, an intentionality is the way I like to think of it. An intentionality to the way we live our life. An intentionality to how we engage with creation. An intentionality to how we are with one another, how we care for ourselves. And it's that intentionality that recognizes the sacredness of everything, you know. And it's also in bringing that intentionality to all these relationships that we bring glory and honor to God, which is our purpose in this life.